All right, my friends, so still on the topic of object-oriented programming in Python, today we're going to be looking at polymorphism, right? So polymorphism simply means many forms, right? So it means many forms. All right, so what do we mean by many forms? So when trying to apply polymorphism, what we can do is to create objects with the same methods, right? We can create multiple objects, with the same method. So for example, you can have a class of dog, and you can have that class give us make sound. So let's say make sound, and we return this sound, for example. And then you see we also have a cat with the same make sound. We have a class with the same make sound. And then outside of this object, you see we can have a function called make sound, right? This animal basically describes the object that is going to be passed in here. So it can be a cow, it can be a cat, it can be a dog, right? So when you call make sound and you pass in the specific animal like dog, so let's check out the examples. We created a dog object, right? We created a cat object or instance, and we created a cow instance as well here. When we say make sound and we pass in dog, it is simply going to give us this right here, because we have created that abstraction inside this function called make sound, right? So you see we have print animal.make sound, which is going to be printed. So when we pass this function here, it's going to print out the first sound we have here, which is woof, right? When we pass the second function, or we call that second function, it's going to give us the sound, right? And when we call the third one, it's going to give us the third sound we have right here. So this is polymorphism. We're able to create multiple class, and then we have the function that gives us the ability to use the same method, given the fact that we've defined the same method in here, right? So when we pass in that object, we can proceed to use the same method, and of course we expect that to work very well, given the fact that that is what we've defined in here. Okay, this is how to apply polymorphism in your code. Okay, so polymorphism would allow us create multiple objects to respond to the same method in their various unique ways, making our code simpler and more organized. All right, so that is it. I'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about inheritance in Python.